Did you ever have that thing when you were young where you bumped into a teacher outside school and it was just awkward? You were like, oh, it's my teacher, and it just feels odd. The reality is that even as adults, many of us live our lives in kind of bubbles or boxes where different areas of our lives don't mix, don't interact. And even now, it can sometimes feel awkward if you see someone from one part of your life in the wrong part. They turn up somewhere unexpected. Maybe you work hard to keep your friendship groups separate. I've known people that do that. They don't want it to mix. But then maybe you have something like a wedding or a party and suddenly everyone's thrown together. You worry about how they're going to get on. In our Sunday teaching this week at church, we're thinking about some teaching from the letter of 1 Thessalonians. And the Apostle Paul is starting to remind the Christians there about living to please God. And so he doesn't talk about prayer, doesn't talk about Bible reading or religious things. He talks about everyday practical things in terms of being what we might call holy, pleasing God. He talks about sexual morals and who they should be sleeping with or not. He talks about living a quiet life and working hard, loving one another. These are not necessarily religious things. Being a Christian for the Apostle Paul, for the first Christians in the Bible, wasn't just an extra box, part of our life that we put over there for religious things. But actually, knowing Jesus impacted every decision we make. How we use our resources, how we spend our time, our relationships, our intimate things, our personal things, as well as our public things and our work life. And yes, our religious life. But there's no separation. There's no putting things in little bubbles or little boxes in the hope that they won't mix. For the Apostle Paul, knowing Jesus transforms everything, and the church was a new community coming together in the Holy Spirit that was so radical and so different from the world around us. I wonder if we're tempted to box off our lives into different sections. If you're a Christian today, may we know that it's about everything we have and all that we are. It's not just an extra hobby or something we do on a Sunday. It's who we are and who we are becoming together. This is our midweek thought. Back for worship on this channel on Sunday from 5 p.m. We'd love to hear from you. Come and join us in our building or online. God bless and keep in touch.